What's up, everybody? Today we are going to be refactoring Path to Victory. I'm a little bit late than what I estimated. I thought I'd be starting earlier, but we actually got news that school was canceled due to a hurricane by the name of Hurricane Harvey. And so I was one of the first ones to know about it since I have the connections for that, and I relayed the information onto the cross-country team and to a couple of friends. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't have school tomorrow, which is nice. Yeah, it's canceled because of that, so that's kind of nice. We have a variable, we have a tile. Okay, here we go. So I forgot to do the, let me drag and drop index. There we go, okay. Doot. Okay. How did I do this? I don't understand. How did I do this? What's up, Dan? How you doing? I honestly, I love this game. Hang on. Dude. Oh my gosh. That's a confusing one. Shucks. It was like that. Oh my gosh. How did I do that? What in the world? I don't understand. Okay. In California, the harshest weather is a light rainstorm every 6 months. We get that here. We have that here in Texas too. It's just, I don't know, sometimes you get these one-offs, I guess. Okay, so we have quite a few functions. We have 200 lines in the Path to Victory. What's it called? Is this like Snake? Not really. It's like you have to, it draws out the path and you must follow the path. Okay. You must follow the path to the top and then do it on your own, you know what I'm saying? And you have to match the exact path. Okay. Oh my gosh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, okay. So where to start with this? This is kind of difficult. Animation. Okay, so we have a state. I would change this to an enumeration or an enumerator if I knew, or if JavaScript had a nice equivalent to it. I don't really like doing object.freeze, so I'm just gonna document it like this. So we have grid, path, and steps. So with grid width, grid height, I think we could just do, where do we say grid width? Grid height. What if we changed both of them to grid width to grid size, replace all, and grid height to grid size, replace all. Can we do that? Yes, we can. Let me delete this one. There, should be good. Neato. Nice name drop, but agreed. Nice name drop? What does name drop mean? Let's see. Yeah, so I would change it to, maybe if I do like a second season of A Game A Day, maybe I just use TypeScript. But I don't know if I will, depending on, okay, there. Wait, level 2 seems much more difficult than, hang on, this seems kind of, yeah, there's no getting this. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, I've already messed it. Yeah, I meant, okay, yeah. I have a tendency to click out when I think I'm gonna lose. No. Okay, so grid, where do we use this? We have grid size. Grid clicked by, okay. See, this is difficult. It's difficult now. I didn't. TS is just JS with training rules for Java devs. What? Really? I don't know. Seriously? I don't know. Like, every other tutorial has taught me, like, I don't know if it's like training wheels, but I mean, you get to use the higher level stuff. Hang on, animation. Okay, where do we use animation? Animation. Why am I like? You see, this is why I should have documented it earlier. So I guess this is the frame in the animation for the steps. I'm gonna document it like that for now. It's super incoherent, but that's to my knowledge right now. So I'm gonna like get myself more acquainted with this program and then figure it out. Score. So this is obvious. Score, and we have time. What is time? Where do we use time? Time is 60. Initialize to 60. Oh, okay. So this is frame time. I guess this is animation time. Let's do step time. Let me actually just step time. How long each step is shown for. There we go. Score, that's the score. Size. Size, is this the size of each rectangle? It is. Okay. Yeah. We'll say cell size. Tile size. Right? It should be tile size, or should it? See, we don't have a draw function here. Why don't we have a draw function? Size of each tile. Maybe we'll be extrapolating that to the tile.js, which would be a good idea. Because we have 200 lines in one file. So where can we do, I guess tile size we could use here. I guess that's fine. Draw grid. Here's where I don't want to do that. I don't want to be drawing the grid here. Well, I guess, no, because then I do tile, oh man, this is odd. Okay. So score is 1. Really score is level. So let me level. Yeah, it's the level of the actual game. So let's actually, I'm going to, oh, we have grid size. Oh, didn't mean that. There we go, grid size. So we console.log grid size. Let's find, this is odd. Wow path. Okay, so this isn't the animation. This is generating the path. So if we had, I think we just need to, let's create a new file. Function path handler. There we go. We're gonna create this, and this is kind of delving into something I'm not as familiar with, which is just a static class. I don't know if I should like be able to make an instance of it, or should I just have it house just functions. Oh, my bad. Control Shift Save. There we go. .js. There we go. Okay, that's what I meant. Now we have path.push, new tile. Okay, so we have path. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm going to push, or I'm going to set path equal to path handler dot generate path. I feel it just adds a lot of things to learn. Real overhead without much in return. Plus the design patterns it encourages are kind of flawed. Tweet my article. Alright. That's an interesting thing because I'm actually going to be... I'm going through... Okay, so I could... if I could get some pointers on how to teach JavaScript, that'd be fantastic because... Yeah, let's... return plain objects or functions over instance objects. Even though this is not the most performant, we're not exactly doing... Okay, so you're saying... Wait, return plain objects or functions over instance objects. So plain... I'm not sure what you mean by plain objects. I'm not, like, super acquainted with all the... I learned everything off of YouTube, so it's... I don't know, should I... My question, I guess, is just to say, I'm gonna make a function generate path. I mean, I don't have multiple instances of a path handler, so I guess I just put what I need to. So no new keyword. Okay, yes, so you're saying, so a plain object, are you saying that it is referred to statically? Or am I really confused? I know, like, you know, you create an object. It's an instance of, you know, we use prototyping here. Doing amazing regardless of YouTube. Color could fooled me. Return. Okay, so you're... Oh, okay, you're saying... I think how that's... Is that an object literal, as they say? Where you say return, and then you can say, like... size 5 and it's just kind of like just properties within a JSON format, because I don't know, I guess maybe a plain a prototype based objects is an instance or class based thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Generate path. So here's where we get into, I'm just going to say var path equals an array. I don't know why I'm doing this first, but we will. Returning path, and we just say return path. There we go. Okay, so what this does is it returns a randomly generated path. Cool. Path.push. So what we're doing here is bottom left tile begins the path. Okay. So here, what is this algorithm? How did I come up with this? I don't understand. And why am I so hesitant to start documenting this? Okay, path.length -1 .y does not equal 0. Okay, so this makes sense. As long as the path doesn't or hasn't reached the top of the screen. So I need to put from the bottom left tile to the top row of tiles. There we go. I'm working on being a better teacher and mentor on this stuff. If you want to do pair coding vids, I'm totally down. That would be fantastic. I'm down with that too. It'd kind of be odd because I have such a weird schedule, and you probably do too, but and Morgan's down to watch them. Let's see. But yeah, I'm completely down with that. That'd be awesome. Okay, pool. Usually when I say pool, that's the available tiles to push to the path. So that's available tiles to push to the path. So we're saying with each iteration, we're generating a new pool. I'm used to creating stuff like that. I tried making a maze generator once, and it didn't work out. Because I was trying to just do it like, I had no plans, I just made a cell object, and then I was like, you know what, well, we're just going to try this. And then I learned about breadth first, whatever, recursive backtracking. I can't remember the exact algorithm, but Dan Schiffman showed that video on it. So previous tile. Let's just change this to previous tile. Well, because we have it some previous tile. If we, what's a shorthand way of writing this that would get it completely done? We'll just say previous. So previous tile. There we go. Left, okay, so there's got to be a better way to do this. Instead of making these completely constant. Okay, let's do get function get relative tiles with capital T. There we go. Okay, so grid size is something we need to pass in. I want it passed in. I don't want it any other way. Let's see. Okay, so there's gotta have this, and I think what we'll have is we'll say, hey, if you know there's a thing called breadth first search versus depth first search, you are already ahead of the I don't know the difference between them. I think breadth is only find the nearest ones, whereas depth is go as far as possible. I don't know. That's I've seen, like, okay, it's again from Dan Schiffman, and he does a depth first for a maze generator, which this was a fascinating one. This is what got me into P5 really. And then the breadth first came into like a linked list at one point. Maybe it was, yeah, okay, maybe it was a search tree or something like that. Linked list, it was some sort of data type that he was using to categorize movies in like how close you are to how you'd put in your top 10 movies, and then it would calculate who you're closest to, who's most similar with your types of movies. Who shares the same likings, I guess. So if we do, so this is something we'd return an object literal on. Return, and I kind of want to return an array, because I feel like, what if we want to be able to go diagonal in the future? What if somebody wanted to do a diagonal in the future? But there's no easy way to not make these constants. So maybe this would, have you tried HackerRank? I have not. I've heard of Cybrary. HackerRank, or 2 million. Really? Practice coding complete, find jobs. Interesting. I will check this out in a little bit. Let me move that over here. I don't know why I'm like stuttering so much. Oh goodness, all the YouTube videos are playing. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. And you guys probably couldn't hear that because I have my desktop audio muted. Where is this going? Okay, so we have, there's got to be a better way to generate the relative tiles, but see, I could put it in a for loop, but honestly that would be more lines than this, and it would be harder to understand. So maybe I should just do whatever. I feel like the easiest is just to put it here, to be quite honest. It looks really ugly and I don't like it there, but Yeah, we'll just go for it. I don't know. I think you're. Yeah, we'll go for it. Getting relative tiles. There we go. So that's what we're doing here. Left, right, up. Maybe we should name them like north, east, southwest. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Left. Okay. Left, left, left. That would be never eat slimy worms. West. That's what I meant to put. This would be east, and I forgot to get this one. And then this would simply be north. Nort. Not what I meant to do. North. There we go. I've not tried HackerRank. I have tried Pluralsight. I got a free, I got some credentials to get that. But it's I'm not digging it. I find that the more points of views, you know, because with Pluralsight, you get like one teacher and he teaches one thing. But what if I want a different teacher for the same topic? I can't get that on Pluralsight. I can get it on YouTube, but let's see. Is tile creation on demand or is it recursive? I mean, is it path pre-calculated and then revealed and on a timer? Yes, that's precisely what it is. This generates the entire path. Returns a randomly generated path. It does it all at once. It goes and it gets the path, and then there's like some sort of animation function that just steps you through the actual path itself. So if we do well, I guess this could be pushed into a, yeah, let's just put this, get relative tiles. We're just going to say, well, then that's the entire algorithm put into one function. So I would have to copy and paste the entire code again. There's gotta be a better way to do this. Function, generate relative tiles. Not generate, but get relative tiles. We're naming it get relative tiles. T, and I'm copying and pasting this. I don't know why I'm like spending so much time on this. I really shouldn't. So we're 22 minutes in and I've barely documented anything. So if we simply say return, and I'm just gonna return an array, west, east, north. Cool. No, we can't do that. We can't. I was thinking put it into a, but as you can see, this has to be, the west can't be less than, so yeah, it's gonna have to be constant, whatever. That's it. I'm not messing with that anymore. I'm wasting too much time on it. Oh goodness, that's always crack if I've ever heard one. Originally HackerRank was tons of little coding tests you could get points for, and do it on your own. It's really focused. Still has a lot of categories. Ooh, that's neat. I do enjoy the little ones, the little exercises. I think that would be good for like learning. But I like doing like, you know, a big project to be quite honest. So west tile must not be off the grid. So that's exactly what we're saying for every single one. Tiles must not be off the grid. Well, you see, if I put hyphens, that's simply a saying. It's a metaphor. Or it's an idiom, really. He has the best videos on YT. If we do, I was saying that unironically, David. I was saying that without sarcasm. I apologize. If we do and must not be already in the array. I'm gonna make this multi-line. There we go. There. Just gonna put that like that. There we go. Grid size. Okay. So that's what we're doing here. I don't like this, how it's doing. Whatever. It's literally the only place. Choose a tile and we're good. Then we return. So I'd say this is decently documented. I don't like how we use constants, but in all honesty, it'd be much more complicated because then we'd have to kind of write a function to test whether it's out of bounds or whether it's included, which I guess isn't that bad. So I could do it that way. I've spent too much time on it. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna do next level. I'm gonna go back home. Let's see. The grid is what is lit, which tiles are lit. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but path is the correct path. Correct path, yes, okay. And then this one is player's path. There you go. Make those tests in and out of bounds standalone function. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. I don't like having constants. These really bug me. Okay, so if we do validate tile, I guess. Let's go for it. So now we get passed in a tile, and then we do if, and we say tile.x greater than or equal to 0, and tile.y is, okay, so tile.y has to be less than height or grid size. I guess we have to pass in grid size. Grid size. And, oop, didn't mean that. Tile.x is, see, now I'm confused. I'm just gonna put it here. Tile.x is less than grid size. And also tile.y is greater than or equal to 0. And, wow, okay, I confused myself with that one. We're just saying it's in bounds. Tile is in bound. And then we say, I guess we'll return then, array includes. Oh, this is a function we need to take from path to victory. Includes, yes, okay. So if we do pool and tile, what's up with tile? I think we can move this over. Let's just move this here, let's plop it there, and then let's see what we can do with it. We are past the pool, and we are past a tile. Pool is the current path. I don't think it's the same pool as this. So if we do returns the needed tiles. Even though the ternary operator is a bit long, it's only in one place. Easier to know or test it. Wait. Even though the ternary expression is a bit long, it's only in one place. Easier to know or test that it works. Like, are you saying, like, should I do a, oh, are you saying here? Because I thought this was just kind of a condition. I don't know if I've written a ternary operator in this project yet. Actually, I could check real quick. Oh, I do have tons. I have tons of them. Oh, goodness. Oh, wait, no. This is a library. If I only have those that are... Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I do. Tile is inbounds, and then I was thinking return array includes path north. So this really would be, cause then we're passing all of the parameters, and it's just kind of ugly how it has to go for it, but whatever. So this is the path, this is north, and we don't say north, we just simply say tile. Okay. Oh, you're saying here. Okay, yeah, you are saying here. But yeah, otherwise we can simply say return false. Oh, are you saying I should change this to a ternary operator? Or, because we don't really set a value, I guess it wouldn't work there, but I don't think you're saying that. Array includes, where, do we use array includes in here? Yeah, no, okay. Cool. So this could be, you're correct, it's not a ternary. Okay, you meant just the expression. It's about grouping esoteric logic into clearly labeled functions. Okay, cool. If we do, so you're saying that this is fine to do, I guess. I don't know any other way to do it really, other than a long if statement. Oh, and I almost forgot this, and I feel like if I group the x's, it might make a little bit more sense to the developer which works on this next. That looks much nicer. Everything aligns very nicely. So if we do, let me document this real quick. Returns whether the past tile is included within past pool. There we go. So if we do, I know it. I love how like it aligns nicely. Anyways, so this should be good. And then tile is not already in the path. I'm just going to move this here. That there. There we go. Cool. I'm actually going to, when it's a standalone comment, not directly under an if statement, I'm like trying to figure out my own policies for documenting. I only have a phone, plus I'm waiting till 10 million subs for a face reveal. Perhaps someone else can react. I had that idea. Wait, react holy Raleigh? What are we talking about? Anyways, if we do and react to holy, what does that mean? It's okay, Morgan. It's better to be spammed than to not have any. It makes for an interesting story. The last time I was spammed by users, it ended really hysterically, and that's one of the answers on Quora. Okay, so then we just kind of push whatever we have. So we have this, that's what we have pushed to, so now we can generate the tiles. Now we will generate the tiles. Let me actually not do this. Let me put this. Tiles validates tiles. tiles must be not off the grid, must not be off the grid, and must not already be in the right. Makes sense, I guess. Okay, go on my channel and react to Holy Raleigh. Let's see what this is about. David. Here we go. Holy Raleigh. So oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm gonna play that in a little bit. Oh goodness, but judging by what is suggested on the right, I don't know if I wanna. It's Flameo. Code comments expire faster than a gallon of milk. Code does what it says. Oh, you're saying, okay, use the function name plus small functions to make your code self-documenting. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, I guess. So I'm being too verbose with it. It's Flameo Hotman. Oh, goodness. That's from, what's it called? That's from. I forgot. I've forgotten. I've forgotten. What was it? What was the name of the? What was the name of that animated series? Let's delete this. There's no real reason to do that. So yeah, I guess I would. Right now, I'm kind of like documenting more than I usually would, in like a big project, and I guess that's because I'm like uploading it to YouTube. I want to make sure everybody knows how to do it. I have a boy in class that asks me questions all the time, and so I guess that really makes me be like, okay, if I document this now, then he won't be. I can simply say I've got the documentation all set up, and I can do the work. I guess. Function. This is generate. Finally. Get relative tiles. Okay, cool. And then we say return west, east, north. Cool, so now all we'd have to do is change whatever's in this, which it's kind of got to stay constant to get the actual relativeness, I guess. But let's say returns tiles relative to past tile. Let's capitalize the T. Tile. I should have just done Control F, whatever. Okay. If we say for valid tiles, get relative tiles. Okay. We say, we're gonna say path.push. No, not path.push. We're gonna say pool.push. I mean, I guess we're always pushing something, or we're not always pushing something if valid tiles of I dot. Okay, we need to say if validate tiles, and I guess I could do this a better way by saying tile is valid, but I'm gonna keep it like this. If we do that and we say pool.push valid tiles of I, you should get the same exact thing. So here we what are we doing? Okay, I need to do previous. There we go. Cool. So here we are, find potential, next steps. And then we kind of rule out, incompetent competent tiles, ones that wouldn't fit the job. Incompetent, not incompetent. I spelled that wrong. I think it's an ENT. Yeah. Whatever. I keep with the incompetent. I get too stuck on the semantics. So that's good. This is documented. That's documented. This is documented. This simply says stringify return all properties match. Okay. Cool. Straight out incompetent. Okay. Documentation above functions are great. Okay. Required when functions are longer than 2 or 3 lines. I love JS doc style. JavaScript doc style. Straight out incompetent. It's okay. Restaurant. I can't spell business. It looks like busyness, but it's just business. I like saying business. That's how I usually spell it, but it's really busyness. And also adrenaline. I used to say adrenaline like that, but it's adrenaline. I put an H in there for some reason, and I don't know where I got it. Inline comments inside functions tend to sound like redundant sports announcers reading the plays. Yes, and that's kind of what I'm going for. At least for this project, because the boy really doesn't know JavaScript at all, and so it's kind of it's just, you know, I guess I really wouldn't do this with a big project. I barely comment on a big project, or that's how I have done it in the past, but now I've started to do it. Egregior. How does it say? Hang on one sec.
Egregious.
Outstandingly bad. Shocking. Fascinating. Him an entrepreneur 3 times over, and I couldn't spell it. Entrepreneur 3 times over. And I couldn't spell it alive. I don't blame you. I don't know why they're spelled such as they are, but they are. Okay, it seems like everything's documented. We're 40 minutes in. I don't have school tomorrow, so maybe that's why I'm like super slow at this. Let's do what we can now. I'm just gonna say ends the game. Do we not? Yeah, okay. Ends the game. I'd like to put that up there. Draws game over message. There we go. Next level. Initializes. Okay, this does a lot of things. Next level, grid size. Oh, we do it twice. Oh, that's why it was so big. Let's see. Hey, David. Sorry, my ADHD is real fierce today. I know the struggle with ADHD. The boy has ADHD. He's a really nice kid. He's really nice, and I like him. It's just, I try and do classwork, and it's not the time for coding, I guess. I remember in Fierce, back in middle school, girls would always say Fierce and they'd do something with a selfie or something. Anyways, it was a trend. That's exactly what I'm talking about. New path. Sets up for a new level. That's what it does, so I'm gonna go for it. Initialize grid. Would this do path? Or do we do... So this does... What does this do? We say grid equals nothing. Tile size. I guess this isn't or it's not init grid. Where else do we use this? We use this, yes, okay, so this is more of a reset grid. There we go. Okay. So this simply returns an initialized grid. Initialized, cool. So we do creates 2D array. Cool, cool, cool. Grid.push column, cool. Pretty good. Figure out the tile size. Cool. Do we need to give the tiles their only tile size? They're not their only tile size. I guess we need to push in the tile size for the actual, okay, let's think about this in a second. Let's do, okay, tile means lit or not. If we do, this would be a static. See, this is why TypeScript, this is what I would like. It's, what's up, Jeffrey? How you doing? Nice to see you. If we have, path on path. So we need to say, checks if, so this should go into path handler. That would go into path handler. I want to put it here. There we go. There's got to be a better way to, I know, new record, we have 8 people. It's fantastic. It's nice to see everyone here. If we do, so on path, returns whether the user's input matches the path thus far. There we go. Cool. And we pass. So we path in a pass. We pass in a path. We pass in the steps. Where the user's input. I'm just gonna say steps. I'm pretty sure it's steps. Matches the path, which is path. The past path. There we go. And I'm only gonna use a single equal sign. Cool. Coordinates match. Coordinates don't match. We return false. Everything's pretty self-explanatory there. Okay. Path to victory. Where would we, on path? On path. If not on path, and we pass in path, comma, steps. Path, comma, steps. David, why do you not like coding? Not a sucker for pain. You don't really like to code, but I'll support. Aw, shucks. I appreciate the effort. Or not the effort, the support. If we do, oh goodness, this is a spaghetti of a function. Draw grid. Draw grid, this really shouldn't be, well, yeah, it should be. No, should it? You see, this is a hard thing about grid systems. If we don't handle whether it's lit, so grid X and Y of lit, then we fill with that, else no fill. So why wouldn't I just extrapolate this to the exact offset? Couldn't I, why did I do it like this? Could I make a draw function within tile? Okay, we're gonna need some to-dos real quick. To do extrapolate. Okay, I would have spelled it correctly. Extrapolate. Draw to tile prototype. Here we go. Oh, Pancakes is here. What's up? How you doing, Luke? It's a long time no speak. How's junior year? Teach you to code? That's the idea here. Only I'm going to be starting some videos. I'm actually, I'm going to be teaching, yeah, I mentioned this already. So I'm going to be doing some videos and teaching JavaScript in Programming 2 class. Code Academy. Code Academy is kind of nice, I guess. Code Academy is good, but it doesn't teach you how to code. Watch these in the coding train. Jeffrey knows what's up. I've, how do you say it? I have, indoctrinated Jeffrey into, the cult of the coding train, it seems. Here's the animation function. There's so many parts to this, and I'm already, like, super confused. But we have the path. All of this has been pushed out. We have a reset grid. We have a setup for next level. Okay, all of this down is nice. I don't need to go below 117, I don't think. Let's see if we can refresh. I'm gonna debug real quick. Path handler is not defined. Well, if I would reference it, whoop, didn't mean to do that. If I did path handler, now let's test. Path handler, I thought I just did that. No, okay, 117. Path handler.js. Do I need to not have this there? Y of undefined. Generate path number 13.y. Path, we need to pass in the path. No, we do path. But path dot, okay, well, I guess. See, we return the path. Oh goodness. Path.push, yeah, we push a new tile. New tile, bottom left, we're good. And then we say 0, we get the 0th. It should not be undefined. I guess we can log what it is. How far do we get in? Path dot length. Let's do that. 1. We get into path dot length 1. So we pass in 0. Path 0 dot y. It's not equal 0. Let's test that. Nope. Okay. Dio is here. How you doing? Goodness, I have a lot of lots of comments. I would use ID. Yes, I have indoctrinated Jeffrey. Okay, console.log path.length. If we have path.length being 1, path.push, let's just log path then. Log path. There we go. Tile, 1 tile. Does it have a Y? It is not a number. Grid size. Grid size is not passed in. That makes sense. Grid size. Where else do we do it? Generate. Do we do it anywhere else? We do not. That's interesting. Grid size. Yeah, grid size is the actual. Okay, and we have the same problem. Before we do that, let's console.log grid size. Where do we do grid width? Grid size is 5, so we should be passing it correctly. Grid width. Where do we find that? No results? Okay, that makes sense. Maybe it's just getting it from another time. Print it above the while. Console.log above the while. Yeah, let's go for that then. I'm actually gonna print all of this above the while. And then I'm gonna just print a flag. Console.log grid size. And then console log flag. There we go. So 1 tile 5. Yet this is okay. So now this is actually a number. So that makes sense. Only y is still undefined. So what's up with this tile? 1 is undefined. Well, 0 is good. We push 1. When we push a new one, it's completely undefined. Random from pool. Pool doesn't have anything in it, does it? Valid tiles, that returns actual tiles, right? Or not validate tiles. Get relative tiles. Where do we do that? Get relative tiles. Here. And we pass in the tile and we return each of the tiles. I don't know if that should be with spaces or not, whatever. So we seem good there. If we do console, oh wait, no. Valid tiles, that's kind of a misnomer. There we go. Relative tiles. Tile. We have 3 of them. Good. 3, true. All the properties are nicely done. And then we push them. Then we push the pool. So let's move this down here. And let's do the pool. Pool does not get anything. So what we need to make sure we do, validate tile is not having it. So if we go here, let's do return true for now. And let's see if it's this. No, it is not that. Okay, good to know. So array includes is fine. It's this right here. So the x must be greater than 0. Grid size is not passed. That's why. Validate tile, and we only pass in. Okay, tile, path. Path? Yeah, okay, path. And we have to do grid size. I wish I could make this a static variable, but I don't know how that would exactly work within base JavaScript. I'd be more comfortable if it were TypeScript, but I mean... actually, no, I wouldn't. Grid size, because I don't know TypeScript all that well either, but console.log the arguments at the top of the function. Okay. Let me just, yeah. Oop, didn't mean that. There we go. There. Good idea. Okay, wait. Do we ever call this? I need to get... Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Huh. Flag. Okay, I can just hit L and control space. This never is called, it seems. So, oh my gosh. You see, this is a perfect example of TypeScript. Right? Wouldn't TypeScript, like, notify me about that? I hope they would. Okay. We've made progress. Everything's good when we pass it in. We're cool. I forgot to put .length. That's fine. Array includes is not defined. Why is that not defined? Array includes. Where do I say that? Array includes, is it R includes? Okay, cool. How did it get so far into the actual... Oh, I guess these were never... Okay, that makes sense. I was thinking it didn't throw that error earlier, but that's because we're in the bottom left, and the first steps can't actually be pushed because we're in the bottom left. So it wouldn't even make it out to the... Okay, hang on. Okay. I messed it up. Let's retry. Okay, here. There. What? Okay, so we have an error. I'd like to make this speed. What is it? Hang on. Control home. Step time. Step time. I'm making this much less. 10 frames. So it's got that. Okay. It's always the bottom right. So what's up with that? We don't get any error. I don't think we need to... Well, if we do... Something's up with... Oh goodness. Better to have logic and tiny functions with simple tests. Avoids all TS baggage, a whole type system, interfaces, setters, getters, private, static. So you're saying the whole like, would rhetoric be the right word? The whole like ideology that you go into when you code JavaScript, like making modular functions like tiny little parts, is better than just TypeScript's, you know, like the whole entire you know, what we've perceived as a strongly, or not a strongly typed, a high level language, like what you go in with that. What code is this? This is JavaScript. If we do this, okay, we don't get any of the logs, but no matter, anywhere I click, we have, JavaScript was functional from day one. Okay, I see what you mean. But when you, yeah, I'll read your article. I'm gonna read your article on Twitter, and I'll see, because I had another mentor that was like really pushing on with TypeScript, and I was all for it. I have Grunt set up, so that it auto compiles and everything. And it's real nice, and I was planning on teaching that for the course later on. I don't know how you haven't been. You can share some links. I don't know if it's like allowed. I could try and open up links in the chat, but I'm not sure if it would work. I've tried and learned it, and I can get frustrated. The more you try, the better it becomes. Oh, is that Tyrese? It is Tyrese. What's up, Tyrese? Dude, everyone is here. What in the world is this? It's because it's not a school night, that's why. If we do, it's like the second day before I have to end the series. I'm gonna be creating Minecraft either way, and I gotta do it quick. I gotta decide on this TypeScript thing quick. I'm dilly-dallying way too much. I need to focus. What's up with this bug? I'd like to fix this before I do anything else, really. Unless it's because I haven't finished, but... Clicked by mouse, and then we always return. So mouse pressed isn't having it. We have a clicked by. We say something has to be undefined here. Grid size, mouse, grid. Clicked by tile steps. .let equals true. What would make this not have it? If tile does not equal null, or okay, let's do L tile. Joe Flo is homosexual. Okay. If that has any correlation, I'm pretty sure he's straight, but I haven't. Anyways, lit equals true, 4. So it's giving me 4. Why is that? Is there something wrong with the function? Let's try this. Return true. If I do this, will it give me the exact same? It does. So this is always true. This is always true. There we go. If we do... No, it's okay. It's okay. Everybody can keep chatting. It's just I get distracted by the chat, and that's my own fault. But if we do times size, where does size come from? Where does this come from? Size. Tile size. It's now tile size. That's precisely why. But I think I'm gonna write a to do. Do something with tile size. There we go. Okay, now. Ah, there we go. I can't remember it. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, cool. Coding jargon. Pass it in. Should I pass it in? But I mean, it's... See, this would be like... This would be... Here, I'm gonna work with this in a little bit. I want to finish the whatever I was on. Should we do animation or? Okay, new path. New path means let's do path handler. Let's put that in path handler. There we go. Anything we don't want there, we're putting in path handler, and path handler has exceeded 100 lines already. You didn't realize it was global. Don't change it now. Yeah, it's global right now, but I don't really want it to be global. If I were, I would make it a static variable within tile, and I guess I could say var tile size, but I mean we calculate it within path to victory, so I don't think it's super necessary to do that. I guess, I don't know. It's kind of fuzzy. I'm used to object oriented. Kill do a live stream on how to edit a Minecraft montage. I don't know, maybe. What does it mean for it to be global? That means anywhere you can use it. You can use it anywhere, essentially. You can use the variable anywhere you'd like. Let's see. If we do this, what do we do? What are we doing here? Initializes a new path. That's what we do. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's what we do. Excellence without compromise. And on Fridays, it's how we roll. But it's not going to be Friday because we don't actually have it. What am I doing anymore? Let's see. Animate. I got sleep. I don't know why I'm so like out of it right now. Var root. We have animate. This is a fun one. Well, I guess we're animating the path, so should this go into this one? I don't know. You see, I understand the functional design of JavaScript being for a web page. You're just saying, okay, so when they do this, do this. You don't really need like super big objects, but like for a backend where you're like, if I wanted to create a multiplayer game and I want to be able to have like object-oriented programming to the max, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to do that, to get it done. And I know like JavaScript, it's getting faster, but I don't know if it's really meant for hardcore like graphics calculating. But since P5 has a library for 3D, I'm a go for it. But that's why I think I'd be using TypeScript. So this, whoa, how do we do this? What is this doing? Do we call animate in a loop? What software do you use to use JavaScript? You can code it in an IDE. I'm using Atom, but to run it, you need a web browser. Or something like Node, which is a standalone engine for JavaScript. Animate, yeah, I'll keep it in here. JS can do OOP and FP. FP? Functional programming. Oh, that's what you're saying. Better than most all. Most languages lean one way or the other. That makes sense, but it's just ugly. Don't answer Tyrese's questions. Why not? Okay. Done animating. When do we call this? We call it here, right? We call it within the draw. If state equals 0, then we continuously animate. So how do we know animation? You know what we're gonna do? We are going to console.log animation. Animation. There we go. Let's try this. So it counts to 90. So this, if I do step time, if I increase step time, where is it? Step time to something like 60, as it was, then we'll get to something like, yeah, okay, so we just continuously count up. Cool. I'm gonna change this back to 10. That makes sense. If I do animate. So this is meant to be called, let's say handle handle time, because that's kind of like animation time. I'm just gonna put time. I'm gonna put it everywhere. Control copy. Animate. Animation. Step time. Okay, cool. That makes it a little bit easier to understand. Route. So this is route. This is how far we are into the route. What step we're at. What step we're on. There's a class keyword in ECMAScript 6 to eliminate prototype syntax. It's getting less ugly in both directions. Recent changes makes it an amazing time to learn. It's a little harder. So when will that be rolling out? I mean, I guess the class keyword is nice. I've heard it's not... Are we gonna get the exact, like, inheritance and everything? Because I'd kind of like to be able to use inheritance and all the... I don't know about abstract classes. I don't know if I need to delve into that grade of things, but yeah, I'm you know, the prototyping isn't that bad. It's just the lack of enumerators and the lack of you know, type safety. Yep, inheritance and properties are all... Is there like private and public? I'm not sure. I'd have to read up on that. But and static. Static's another one. I guess the basics of an object-oriented language would be real nice. Chill out, Tyrese. Chill out. Chill out there. Oh boy. Take it easy. Okay. Okay, so done animating. I say that already right here. State 1 means we allow for input. Oh gosh. So you got him back. Well, I guess you sure got him with that one, I guess. Okay. So we have choosing the tile. What is this then? Tile equals path of route. Display the next step. Cool, we're good. Tyrese is in college? Ooh, snap, what college you go to? In high school? Okay, let's see. We do need mods. This is a job for Morgan and Dan. You had... Okay, so let's see. Both Dans are the nice Dans, I guess. Okay, let's see. I don't know what I'm on about. Mod me. David, this isn't a good idea. We've modded you in the past. I've had you as a mod in the past, and I've learned. David and Luke. Well, you see, then the moderator status has no potency whatsoever. Let's see. Respect my authority. Let's see. If we do... How should I document this one? We have... Okay, now I have no clue. Draws, animates the path to the screen. It's kind of confusing. I want to make sure that it's meant to be called every frame with the state of 0. Yeah, okay. Cool. Let's make... I think we need to change state to animating. False equals animating. No, true animating. True equals animating, false equals playing. I'm just gonna write false equals playing. Yeah, whatever. No, I'm just gonna do false equals playing, yeah. Animating state. If we go to state, if animating state, I feel like we could add like an animation handler and everything. State animating equals false. Allow for input. Now playing. There we go. In a loop, is it called in a loop timeout or request animation frame? No, it is not. It is called from within, called within the draw loop. It's just called right here, meaning we animate and we draw the grid. I guess we could just say handle animation, because that's what we're doing. We're not necessarily animating. I guess that makes it sound like we are like drawing to the screen there, but really we're just setting the values to lit if they need to be lit up. So if on path, yeah, P5 thing, essentially. If you really want mod on this live stream, you won't beg for it. SMH. Tyrese has a point there. Oh, see you later, pancakes. Nice talking to you. Have a good year. Oh, and stay safe for this tropical storm, or not tropical storm, hurricane. Hopefully I'll be able to live stream tomorrow, but if I don't have power, then I won't be able to live stream. Now, if we have next level, so here we have a handle level. See, these are all like one-liners, and they kind of. Okay, let's do. So we have draw, or we don't have draw grid just yet. Now let's handle the tile size. Tile.js is gonna go here. I think I'm just gonna say var. No, whatever. Because yeah, we'll just keep it global. This.x x1 equals. I'm just gonna say left x, right x. It's a little bit more verbose, but there. Top y, bottom y. Why did I make this so complicated? Whoa, what? Oh, here is the mouse's input. Left x, right x, top x, bottom x. Switching accounts, okay. David wants to be mod because he wants to time me out. I thought so. It is adorable. Let's see. So I'll just keep it like this. This seems to be nice. Do something with tile size. I think I'm gonna keep it global. Returns whether or not the this tile was clicked by returns whether or not past x and y land within this tile. There we go. We return. Here we calculate bounds. Is that some translation to do? Hex to decimal. I don't want a calculator. Convert hex to text. It's a web link to an auto clicker I made in Visual Basic. So I'll pass on that one then. I've seen what that auto clicker does. Kind of makes it hard to use the computer. But anyways, if I wanted it auto, there's something called Razor Synapse. Allows you to create macros. So you could do, I used to have, for building in Minecraft, I used to have this button mapped to spam left click. So I could like break blocks real quickly. Not for hacking or anything. No, I'm joking. Either way, let's do tile. We have a clicked by. I think we need a tile prototype dot draw equals function. There we go. Okay, cool. And we have a lit variable, and we have this. So I'm just gonna copy this. I'm gonna say, well, really, we can say fill, and we say this dot lit, and we're gonna say if we're lit, then we do what? What are we? 200. 200. Oh wait, do we do no fill? We'll just do the background, really. Is what we do. The background color. There we go. Hey, do you know any collaborative online things to code compile in? Are you talking about like a repository, or are you talking about a language? By the way, how you doing, Dragon Templates? It's been a while, and I still appreciate the map you coded. So if we do rectangle, here we go. Stack Blitz. Is that a repository you're handling, Dan? This dot y, this dot x, and honestly we should be able to just put in 1 so we know it's a square. No, we don't. We need both. There. No? Okay. Oh, right, because we never actually draw the function. Or we never actually, okay. Grid x, y, is that right? Did I do it correctly? Paste? Can't do that, okay. Ooh. Yeah, this dot x, this dot y, that's correct, right? No, just admire. Stack Blitz. Online versus code. Okay, so that's an online IDE for it. Ooh. From bounce ball, const gravity. Oh, this is neat. Okay, here, I'll look at that in a little bit. I'm doing good, but English class is hard and annoying. I know what you mean. I took it in the summer. I took English in the summer so that I can take more classes that pertain to what I enjoy doing. Okay, do we ever animate? We aren't animating. That's interesting. What did I break? Alex Boston, how you doing? That was abrupt. So if let's see, extrapolate draw, that's what we're doing. Are we correctly animating? I guess animating the variable. Yes, okay, animating. Here we go. We're saying step time. We never actually say animating. Ooh, animating was true. There we go. No, that's not it. Reset grid, new path. New path. Step time. New path. Reset grid. Oh, don't leave. Wrong app. Reset grid. Grid.push. We're good on that. Let's go back home. Where do we go for a new path? Yeah. Reset grid. And then we call new path. So we really don't need this, do we? I don't know if we do. Let's keep it there for now. New path. Yeah, new path. Do we not have a new path? Oh, it's within path handler. New path. Here we go. Animation equals true. Here we go. That's where we got it. That's where we got it. Okay. Okay, what? Okay, we still don't do that. Okay. Oh, no, my bad. Animation, it's animating equals true, here. Kale has razor synapse saying it's a virus. Oh, whoa, what happened here? Animating, path to victory 104. Grid tile, tile.x, tile.y.lit equals true. What are we doing? Tile.x, path of root. So what is root? Root. Nan. Step time. Animation time should be... No, this isn't step time. This is animation time. Right? There we go. Cool. Something like this. Whoa, did that give me the exact same one? It gave me... Wait a minute. No, it didn't. It did! It gave me the exact same... Oh my goodness. It gave me the exact same route. I just looked that back over on the actual footage. That's crazy. Okay, yeah, this has become a spaghetti project. Which I would redo the whole thing at this point. But since I'm on stream and it works, I guess I'm gonna keep it like this. If we do... can we keep the chat to a PG, please? I'd appreciate it, thank you. If we do, so mouse pressed, everything's looking good. Draw grid, if we do a handle grid, handle animation, handle this on path. If not on path, then we end the game. And I kind of want to move this here. I don't think we need to check that every single time. I think we can do it every time we say mouse pressed. So I'm gonna say PG-13. Okay, maybe PG-13, but still, I think PG should suffice. I don't know what encoding would dictate the necessity to go PG-13 for it. It's too hilarious to mod. I feel bad. I don't know Alex, I don't think. If we do... Okay. Handles user input. Simply handles user input. Don't allow input during animation. This reminds me of what's its name? I forgot. What was that one game I created? Simon Says. So if we do... Want to chill at the new Chick-fil-A? Where's that going? Oh, is that near Klein High? Is that the one going near Klein High? Because that's exciting. Let's see. Tile equals null. What is tile then? Here, we need to change this to clicked tile. Oop, didn't mean to do that. Tile. Clicked tile. Okay, and we need to figure out which tile was clicked. Really, this should be in a function. So I will take your word for it and put all this in a function. But then we'd have to... See, it's 4 lines, whereas the function would take more lines. I think. In path handler, that also would be... Well, see if I put it in the tile.js. Yeah, let's put it in the tile.js. We need to pass in clicked. We're just gonna say clicked tile equals get... Whoa, didn't mean to do that. Get tile mouse X mouse Y grid. There we go. I think that should do it. if we do this, there, function get tile, there. Oh, I kind of want this down. Oh goodness, it reset all my formatting. Oh, and I want that down here. Goodness, why am I so bad at this? Come on. There. I guess that means I need to put the brackets around everything, so I'm gonna do the same thing. There. 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 It's like those little, dolls. What are the Russian dolls where you put them all inside of each other and they all fit nicely? So we get the X, the Y, we're gonna say mouse X, mouse Y, grid, yeah, and I guess grid size. I think we could do grid of 0. Just do grid size and pass in grid size. No, because it's a global variable. Then we could make the grid a global variable, but this is odd. I swear Time Warner Wi-Fi sucks. I've never had to deal with that. That's kind of nice. Recursion. I haven't used recursion ever. If we do, yeah, we'll just pass in grid. Get tile, pass in the grid. No, let's not. Whatever. There, there. And if we say returns clicked tile, here we go. If none of those work, then we return null. Okay, cool. Hopefully that's good. Steps.push, add to input array, add two inputs, and then we say clicked tile dot let equals true. We display. And then here we check for accuracy. Not precision, not accuracy. Check for whether they got it right or not. Correctness. There we go, correctness. Okay. So here, handles user input, handles correctness. Okay. I'm not too sure what's going on in the chat, but I'll leave it up. Animating, handle animation, draw the grid, if steps, okay, and we are also going to put that within mouse pressed, I guess. We're just gonna have, I think we need draw grid, handles correctness. See, I feel like now that I'm jamming everything into one, but I mean, these are like one-line things that are miscellaneous to whatever it is, and it really fits in with mouse pressed, because every time we only want to call it whenever they click the mouse. So I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep these brackets here, and I'm gonna put brackets around this. There we go. What are your opinions on having the brackets, Dan? Because I normally don't like having the brackets if I don't need them. Of course, if it's multi-line without brackets, it gets kind of confusing, but I mean, it's, I guess, I don't know. Here, let's do steps.length equals path.length. Check for a new level. And levels. There we go. You like them? You like them, so you always want the brackets? you don't like how it's like this, I guess. Let's do, so let's test this. And we can't click now. Okay. Get tile, we pass grid. No need to pass grid. Correct. So what's happening? Where do we have a console.log? No longer need that. Don't want it clouding up the console. So what's up with this? We call get tile. Let's go back to mouse pressed. I want log clicked tile. Null. It's always null. Oh, obviously. There. Cool, now it's working. If I try and do any of these, then we break it. Cool. Or we don't break it. It's more robust than that, but okay, cool. So we're good. We're good on this. Trisexual. That's quite a few. That just sounded funny. I'm only starting to skip them if error return. Okay, that's what you're saying. So you're saying like if error yeah, okay. Within a callback function. Okay. Yeah, I know what you're saying with that one, I hope. I've worked with that a little bit in Node, because all the backend stuff is like, I don't know. Okay, let's try draw grid. Super simple cases. Yeah, I guess so. I'd like it, like, if it's like, if animating, handle animation. Like, literally, that's, you could say it and it would make sense. And for some reason, I like to have a space between the brackets. Just makes it nicer, but I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Stroke. We have okay, we have this. We have draw grid. Let's not, actually, okay. Draws the grid to the, draws a grid. I don't need to say that it's to the screen. Stroke wait for, we say stroke, we're good. I'm going to do that, and then we need to say function draw level. There we go. Now this is an audience. Yes, that's what's up, Hana. Nice to see you here. There we go. Hana. Not IRL. Yeah, Morgan only really knows me over the internet. But pretty much, and Dan. But pretty much everyone else. Besides, I've known Tyrese. I haven't met him in real life, but I know him through friends that are in real life. So I don't know if that would constitute as an internet friend or a real life friend. It's a real life friend that I have only met through the internet. It's like calling your, never mind. Okay. Draws the current level, and I think we're almost done then. So if we do draw grid, draw level, animation, handle animation, I don't know, I think it looks so ugly with that. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like this. I don't know, should I? Whatever. Why am I spending too much time on this? I don't know. Let's put that there, let's put that there, and we're good. Level 1. I want this to be like so. Keep that. We do get the bars, but that's fine. I'm going to take off the margin. Body, or let's do, it's actually style. Body, margin, 0 pixels. Do we still get it? We still get it. How do we, Margin 0 pixels. Can I just do 0? I think. Did I do this incorrectly? How did I do it on the previous ones? What is this? Okay, goodness. Margin. I would do. Okay, let's go into the GitHub and figure out what I did. Goodness. Here, profile, RAGAD. And where did I have this? Where did I do this? It was recent. Block rain wasn't block rain. Catcher, I think it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago. 20, 28. 2 days ago. Here. Space Invaders. Was this the one? Eh. How can I scroll over here? Okay, index. Script. No, we didn't do it in there. 3 days ago? Let's try 3. Which one? Block rain. I don't think I did it on this one. No? I took off the margins somehow, and I can't remember how I did that. 5 days ago? Sprint a game. Yes, this is the one. This is the one I made full screen. Margin overflow hidden. There we go. Does this need to have... Does this need to have the, type? I guess it does. If it's, convention, then I'll do it. There we go, now we don't have the, What? That didn't automatically... What? Okay, so we're allowing an extra one to be allowed. We're allowing an extra one to be allowed. What's that about? Not for HTML5. Is it no longer convention in HTML5? Or what? Or is it just not required? I tried to command and it didn't mean for it to pop up. Yeah, it doesn't. We don't have any sort of Nightbot on. Maybe someday. But right now, we don't really need one. So let me go up to mouse pressed. Clicked tile. Path. Path. On path. If not on path, then we end the game. Let's just do Control L. Off by 1 errors. Yeah, off by 1. It's not required. Okay, Alex. Oh, snap. Gonna need some, yeah, thank you. Let's see. If we do L, Control L. Why am I doing this? It's not Control L, it's it's L and then Control space. So what we want now is on path steps. So this should be true, false. So this didn't fire or what? Let's flag. There we go. So we flagged, but it didn't end the game. Guess it didn't draw? Can we still loop? Does it require a double end game? Let's try pasting. Okay, it requires us to click twice for some reason. This is something that really would not have it. So this is something that has always been a problem. And I don't truly understand why. Oh, that's why. Now I don't. Since we call end game. Okay, can we do this a different way? I need to go here. Reference. So essentially what's happening is that since I'm pretty sure mouse pressed is asynchronous and it's not going with the loop. We can't say no loop when the loop hasn't finished. Therefore, we continue and the text never fills because it's asynchronous when we call it. It needs to be synchronized. P5 call synchronize. Can I do that? Data cloning. Okay, this is P5. Wrong P5. Is this the right P5? It's not the right P5. Okay, that's a different P5. P5 JS synchronize. Is there an easier way to do this? Timeout? Would that be... How do we set a timeout again? I think it's just set timeout and then the MS and the callback function if we ever have one, but yeah, let's go for it. Would that also work for next level? How do I set it timed for the next loop? Stuff 2000. Goodness, there are lots of... Shame suggesting this ugliness. I don't know if this would truly... Let's do just randomly like 10 milliseconds. Why did I do MS there? But anyways. Oh, 10. Let's try this. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Yeah, it doesn't. 100. Because this isn't, it's not synchronized with the loop. It's not synchronized with the loop, huh? How do I synchronize it with a loop? Can I say a synchronized mouse press? Actually, no. Mouse pressed. Can I get this synchronized? Okay, okay, yeah, I don't think we can really do that. Doesn't seem to be anything for... Oh, can we do this? Okay, this is for processing. I don't think it should do this. I'm still learning P5. Creating canvas. You see, can we trigger the animate off mouse press? Trigger the animate off of mouse press. You can, yes. But that's because it's just kind of a boolean and not a call. It's a global variable that we change, and then we don't have to change it again. Or we change it once we've done it. Once we've registered that we've like done it. No. Can I like... We could do this in a different way so that when they hold down the mouse button or something. Okay, yeah, this really needs to be synchronized. Handle mouse. We're gonna handle mouse. I'm gonna say handle mouse. We're just gonna say if... Can we say mouse is pressed? Mouse is pressed. Can I... Okay, here. Let's look at this. Okay. Mouse press is a function called once every time a mouse button is pressed. The mouse button variable, see related reference entry, can be used to determine which button has been pressed. If no mouse press function is defined, touch started function will be... Okay, cool. Browsers may have different default behavior, that's fine. Yeah, so we can't really make it synchronized. So handle mouse, this will be the equivalent to it being synchronized. Mouse is pressed. If mouse isn't pressed, we want to return. There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay, now we can't really do anything. What happened? We can do one, but we can't do any more. If mouse isn't pressed, mouse is pressed. It's the correct one, right? Mouse is pressed here. Yeah, that should be it. If mouse is pressed, I'm gonna log. Oh, didn't mean to do that. There, L, flag. Oop, there, okay. Whoa. Yes, okay. Do we never, what? It's no longer flagging. The mouse is not pressed right now. Whoa, calm down there, Morgan. Flag animating. Add more params to the, okay, let's see. And the animating shouldn't do much to it. That was probably Hana. So animating, we're fine. It doesn't go back when we animate, we're fine. Okay, this is interesting. Interesting. We can get it when we're animating, but once we stop animating, we can't receive any input more than just an example of, yeah, it is useful because that made me realize that we can continue to handle clicks. So something with this, I'm just gonna put brackets around it. Okay, it's not anything with that. I'll keep the brackets there or whatever. If we're animating, then we return, but we figure that out afterward. Oop, didn't mean that. Want this here. There, that should go there. So what's up? What's up with this? Handle mouse. We always want to call handle mouse. Are we always drawing though? Let's flag in here. Yeah, why do I do that? L, no. No, why do I keep doing this? L, control space. Drawing. Okay, we're still drawing, which means we're still, wait, we stopped drawing. Which means no loop was called. Let's flag in here. Ended. So we end the game, that's why. And we end it every time, why? Mouse. Okay, let's do console.warn. Is that a thing? End game. Oh, that's fascinating. I didn't know that was a thing. Indeed, indeed. G, no, control R. Mouse, handle mouse. This is odd. If I change this to mouse pressed. Okay, we've created a bug because of this. I should have just avoided the bug, and so now it's working completely fine. I'm gonna keep it like this. We're just going to make variables. if mouse is pressed, we don't have to worry about that. Animating, that's fine. Let's see. Get clicked tile. Now what we're gonna do is end game. This is going to say end game. What we're gonna do is set a variable saying how should this work? Let's work now we have to create like a variable var do for new level, something like that. See, now we'd have to yeah. I actually have a 32 ounce bottle right here next to me. It's filtered bottle. I've had 16 ounces of it, which isn't that much, but yeah, I've been talking quite often. So the only way I can think of doing this is setting like end the game next frame equals true, or new level next frame equals true. Make a function to ask if it's the case. So you're saying, oh, you're saying new level. So you're saying, okay, so new level. I don't know if it should be here. Yeah, we'll just create this equals true. I'm just creating a variable real quick. Var new level synchronized not an interrupt, but synchronized flag to create new level. There we go. Now if we say new level equals false, well, actually it should equal true, because we say new path. When you say, we're just going to say handle interrupts, and it's not an interrupt, it's pull tasks. There we go. That's what I'll name it. I don't know if that's the correct thing to do. You're gonna say if new level, then we say, what was it? New level or next level? If I'm just gonna put these. I really don't like the brackets, but I've already been consistent with the brackets, so I'll just put them whatever. And then if game over, we'll say var game over, and we're just going to say synchronized flag. Hope I didn't have anything in my clipboard. To end the game. There we go. That's that. This needs to be there. Game over equals false. And we will say pull tasks if game over. Then we say end game. There we go. And it still isn't having it. What's up? Whoa. Oh goodness. Oh hey, we warned it about the end game. Hey, how did I get that? Level 74, 93, 102, 108. Aliens? Did it seriously remember all of my... Okay, don't want this getting too crazy. Okay, right, we need to set next level, I guess poll tasks. We could just say, we'll handle it within next level. New level equals false, and then end game. Game over equals false. Cool. So we end the game, we say no loop. Let's console.log end game. There we go. Oop, nearly exited. That would not have been bueno. So end game. We didn't want end game. My bad. What is it called? Game over is what it's called. My bad. True. So game, end game, true. So aren't we drawing it? We end the loop, but we don't draw. Oh, okay. Pull tasks needs to, I think, go after the. Yes, there. Cool. Control end. If we do control home now, I think everything is good. Step time, size of each tile. Yep. Cool. Got it all going. Step time is 60. Initialize values. Cool. I can't think of anything else to do. Within tile, we're good. Loop through all tiles. Cool. Nice. Draw needs to be documented. Draws the tile. Cool. It's just going really slow now. Let's make sure this is working. Okay. I feel like if I look at the bigger picture, I do much better instead of trying to follow it with the mouse. But I mean, this is good. Looking good. I don't know this one. It's like that. Oh, maybe I snaked up a bit too quickly. But yeah, that's about all. Took us 2 hours. How long did the original take? I'm not sure. Let's see. YouTube. But I mean, we had a lot of viewers. If you guys have a recommendation for what I should develop, I'm not going to continue to do a game a day. Tomorrow is actually the last game of a game a day. I think I will begin coding Minecraft. 1 hour, 24 minutes. So refactoring took longer than the actual making of the game. That's kind of ridiculous. Either way, we'll finish Stacker tomorrow. And then we are good. We're fine and dandy. React, I will. Should I? Oh, you want me to do it on screen? Okay, well, let's see how this goes. I'll put the volume on. I hope this doesn't get me for copyright. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna put on the music. Oh wow, this is... Okay, interesting. Is this Jonas? It's fabulous dancing, I must say. White boy, shot and edited by me, actor Horseman. Okay. Camden, it's Camden. I should have known. Next one should be Jonas and Camden. And you, for that matter. He's really good at that. That was a backward dab. I must give credit for that. I'll give it a like. What is this stream turned into? Okay. That's enough. Did you see the identity of a horse? That's illegal. Oh gosh. So Jonas was in on this. Please, it hurts my eyes. I don't blame you, Jeffrey. It was very flashy. Anyways, tomorrow is the last game of a game a day, and then I think I will be doing, I think I'll be coding a JavaScript Minecraft, so that's cool. What did I miss? Oh gosh, that's a video on David's channel that he really wanted me to react to. And yeah, that was it then. What is this about? Open with, hang on, what is this? Okay, that was just, I accidentally saved that. I'll delete that then. Yeah, so I'll be there tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow night, hopefully, as long as the power isn't out. But yeah, thanks for joining in. See you guys later. Peace. Peace. Bye.